two strong personalities, two strong characters. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good. So kind of get used to it, and Neymar should know about it as well.
Jules, this is kind of an anomaly, isn't it? Players hate facing the press in general. They don't want to go out there. They won't put themselves out there. They don't want to answer these questions. So why would Mbappe put himself in a position that he doesn't even have to be in?
Because I think he wants to. It's not just almost telling the truth, but he wants to say, like, okay, this is what I have to say on this. I think this is important. After the press conference, he did an interview for French television, who's showing the game tomorrow. And the guy says to him, do you think that PSG are better armed this season to win the Champions League? And his body language, he just went like this in his head, and you knew what his point was going to make. And he made the point like, well, it's not for me to answer what they did in the summer. But everything is calculated. So I think the line on Neymar was something he wanted out there, on the headline or in the articles that I wrote for the website, for example, about it. And he knew exactly that then Neymar would know about it, that people at the club would know about it, that the manager would know about it too. I think this is the way it works. We might agree or disagree. I think this is the way it works. And he does the same. He doesn't talk much, and doesn't talk very often, doesn't come to press conferences every week, doesn't give a lot of interviews. But when he does, he makes sure that he knows exactly what he's going to say because, again, he's ahead of the game.
Well, he needs to keep his mouth shut and don't do interviews. I mean, you're just asking for trouble. All he's doing is causing trouble. And the fact, I keep hearing everybody saying this guy's really smart, he's really intelligent. There's nothing intelligent about coming out and talking about, particularly Neymar, and causing trouble and stirring the pot. What is clever about that? And if I'm the manager, I'm thinking, oh, here we go. But what's all this about?
To Jules' point, I kind of see the value to it, in that what PSG game on the weekend, Neymar takes a penalty and the discussion is, well, who's the number one taker? And just kind of recognizing who he is within that club, Kylian Mbappe, knowing that the Champions League game is coming up, Juventus is coming up. If there's a penalty in that game, if nothing is said beforehand, whoever steps up, whether it's Neymar, whether it's Mbappe, whether it's Messi, or whether it's Donnarumma, there's going to be a discussion. There's going to be media talk about it. So by going out to the press beforehand, at least Kylian Mbappe, he's controlling the narrative. Whatever happens, if there's a penalty, whatever happens, he gets to set the tone on the narrative around that. And I thought he did a very good job in that respect. My criticism, though, is this wide feed into Neymar and sometimes we're good, sometimes we aren't so good. That, for me, was a slight misstep.
Mario?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think. Look, he's a talent. We cannot doubt about it. Come on, if the kid wins that trophy, you understand how young was he when he won the World Cup and got himself in positions that you clearly know that he is. To have a character like this makes you what he is right now. He's a big character, big player, and that's why he stepped up just to ease things down in the team. But yeah, we can jump high and low, and I understand what Lauren said as well. But as players, we always know, we say what works well for us. And I don't think lifting that up would work well for him. The other stuff, yeah, I do agree. He had to say that hey, when the penalty comes up, he says that, well, whoever feels good. But at the end of the day, when he wants to score, he's going to grab the ball and kick the penalty.
How has this all been received from PSG perspective, Jules?
Not bad. I mean, their point, I think, which sums up well the conversation we're having now, is like, okay, after the Montpellier incident, with the penalty gate, all of that, even on the show, all we were talking about is like, okay, they hate each other, don't they, Jules? You asked me the question, did he really want him out, or did they want this, and what's the relationship like? Well, Kylian answered the question that we had. So now every time, if there's more problems or more penalty gates, whatever, we will know, okay, this is the truth. Sometimes they get on, sometimes they don't get on. Sometimes, like Kylian said in his press conference today as well, we said we have to share the cake. So when there's a penalty, we will see who feels it and then who takes it. And I don't think anyone knows who will be the next penalty taker. It could be Sergio Ramos, it could be Messi, it could be Neymar, it could be Mbappe, it could be Donnarumma, like Shaka just said. But I think his answer was also to answer all those questions about their relationship that we've been asking. And instead of me telling you what I'm hearing from within the camp or someone else doing so, at least now we've got the answer from him. And I think that's certainly the spin that PSG were trying to put on it.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.